All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Life Unscripted right here at My Color TV. Ogemdi, Dumebi, and Nati, you guys are looking amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. And the weather is so hot. Who else is feeling this heat? I just want to dive into the pool right now.
I've got this internet AC. I'm chilling.
I don't get internet AC. I want to enter pool right now. Seriously, oh my God. Anyway, so we're talking about online dating versus real life dating, the pros and cons. So I would like to hear your own perspectives. What do you think about online dating? Nancy, let me start with you.
What I think of online dating?
Yeah, what's your perspective?
I think online dating has made life easier for some of us who are not really outgoing, like the extremely introverted people like us. You know, we like sitting on our bed, eating like hoodlums, you know, pressing the phone. So it gets us connected to people, you know, different options, you know, you get to meet. Yeah, okay, I think that's the advantage, okay, for me.
Okay, you just made an interesting revelation. You said you are introverted. Really? Seriously? And how is that? I never knew.
Me too.
Yeah,
you don't seem like it at all.
Yeah, I think I have my look actually gives the opposite reflection of my person. Okay, so I look like I'm all out there wild and due to the kind of work I do, just outside the work, back indoors reading my books or pressing my phone.
We want indoors and outdoors, guy. We have both sides, really. So what's your take about online dating? What have you been on any online dating app before?
I've never been on any dating app.
Okay.
Except the ones we encounter on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Wow, the ones you encountered on.
Okay, do you understand? So it's been a cool experience. Do you understand? Okay, but it's more like a 50-50 thing. So I wouldn't say I'm a fan of online dating.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, say the ones you've encountered.
Yeah.
That means there is a babe you've seen on Facebook.
Of course. We see babes every day.
Tell us now. Tell us.
Don't you see babes every day on Facebook?
We agree. We see babes every day.
On social media.
Okay, so tell us. How did you slide into her DM? You know, did you tell her? How did it go?
There is no format to get into people's DM.
Okay.
So it could be a compliment.
Oh, you start with a compliment. Just hit it right.
And it. What?
Some guys don't know about that pattern.
It's individual differences. So my pattern may not be your pattern. And like I said, there's no format to it. So it could be a compliment. Okay, and for me, most persons like my post. And then they slide into the DM. I'm like, oh,
with
God.
The bears and oh.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
So, but that's how it's been. It's been cool anyway, but it's not something I hold on to dearly.
So you mean you've not found any serious dates on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram? Or even, you know, in church?
Because of the world we are living in currently, social media have made it so difficult to believe what you see online.
Okay.
Do you understand? So no matter how much the butterflies are developing in your stomach, it is important that you get to meet the person in real life to be sure that there is a balance between what you're seeing on your phone. Exactly. So it's not. I've met wonderful people online, okay, but I'm not one person that concludes on, you know, this online dating is like you date 2 weeks and then you break up, you know. For most persons, I like you today, tomorrow I don't like you. So, but it's important, no matter how much you like someone online, get to meet the person.
Yeah.
Okay, I've had horrible experiences before.
I think I'm in that place.
Okay, do you understand?
She said she thinks she's in. Please wait. Tell us what has been your worst experience online?
Okay, the worst part of it is that when you do, I have actually. I've actually gone for this online dating of a thing.
Okay.
And the next thing they'll ask is, are you for hookup? That's the annoying part of it. Are you for hookup? And even if you are not for hookup, they just paint you like maybe you're just pretending you are not for hookup. Maybe you just want to pretend like a good girl, you're not for hookup. But deep down in you, you are for hookup. That's what they feel. But personally, when I'm in for this online dating of a thing, I tend to tell you straight, this is what I want. This is who I am.
You have it on your bio, like
yes. I tell you, even if
you have it on your bio.
even if you have it on your bio, they will still ask, they will still come to your DM and say, they will DM me and say, are you for hookup? Even after seeing all those stuff you wrote on your bio, they will still ask you, are you for hookup? And if you say you're not, the next thing they'll start inviting you over to their house. Just that. That is one thing I hate about online dating.
So how do you handle such cases? Like when they keep persisting, when the guys keep coming and then you don't want any
You
of this?
unmatch them.
Okay.
Don't start waiting for anything. Just unmatch them because the way they act already tells you that there is no, it can't work.
Okay, moving away from the dating apps, some persons still meet on apps like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And okay, we know some celebrities that have actually met online and they are still married, happily married, like Adesua and Banky W, who when he's sliding to Adesua's DM, and they're still happy. And I think this media personality, Ebuka Uchendu, yeah, he met his wife online too. So I wouldn't say online is all that bad. I think sometimes
that's why it's a 50-50 thing.
Do
you understand? So it's like I said earlier, before the butterflies develop in your stomach, try and meet the person. Okay, so that you can find a balance between what you're seeing online and the person before you.
Because sometimes it's contrasting.
I've met someone online, and then we got talking. Okay, and me personally, do you understand? Yes, I like girls,
curvy girls.
Do you understand? And then we got talking.
Only
we got talking, and then finally, I'm always not so fast to when someone say can we meet, or I'm always
slow.
But then finally we met, and then when I saw her, I was almost tempted to ask, you look like this person. Do you understand? But facial, because the person I'm seeing is like this. No, the person I'm seeing is like this. While the person in the picture is like this.
My gender.
Do you understand? So I cannot find a balance between the person in the picture and the person in front of me. Do you understand? So these are the things that we need to put into consideration, because the social media can be very deceitful.
Hey.
I think it's your fault because you actually asked for, you did not ask for unedited picture. Sometimes you just ask for, send me a picture.
Okay, people now ask for unedited picture.
I didn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Because if you ask for a picture, they'll tend to send you all these either Snapchat or
I didn't know that.
But how sure are you that the picture that they will send to you is the unedited one?
Because there's difference between a picture you took
with your normal camera and the one you took with Snapchat.
Anyway, I think I'm learning this for the first time anyway. But
okay, now to tell us, like, when you meet a potential girlfriend or spouse in real life, what would be what do you look out for?
Okay, like meeting the person I met online.
No, like
in
not
person.
necessarily online, like in real life, when you meet someone in the bar or at a club or anywhere at all. And you are interested in this person, and you approach this person and you ask the person, can we go out on a date? Or maybe you call the person when you get home or something like that. When you eventually get on a date, like what are the things you look out for?
The things I look out for?
Yeah, the qualities.
Physical qualities or all around.
Everything, all around.
Okay, first, physical qualities. I think the person has to like attract me first, right? I have to get attracted to the person first. I think number one, the sister should be dark.
Hey.
We love dark sisters.
Okay.
The sister's Jerusalem should be forward.
Ha!
What is Jerusalem? Wait.
I never heard this one.
Forwarded Jerusalem.
What's Jerusalem?
Like Bethlehem. Bethlehem is Jerusalem is the promised land. The land filled with milk. And honey. When the land is I like when the land is filled with milk, like dark sister.
So if it's not filled with milk and honey, you retreat. It's not for you.
It's not really like some other things. We'd have to also that aside. I think I want to know the person's life's philosophy. Okay, the person's value. I think that's the first thing. Is the person interested in humanity? Is the person interested? Because I'm a community development interested person. Like I'm interested in community. I'm interested in humanity. I'm interested in things that add values to life. So if I and that person doesn't share the same, if we don't share similar values, similar life philosophies as regards to belief system, every other thing, ideas, and if we're not connected there, I don't think moving forward won't be any other thing.
It wouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your own personal policy you want. So what do you think as a man? What do you think most guys? You have friends. What do you think most guys really want most in their woman? What do you think they look out for? Those basic things.
What they look out for?
Yeah.
Basically, just respect.
Okay.
Respect, respect, being able to, it's not just a one-way thing, it should be mutual. I'm naturally a very humble person. I respect people. So when I meet ladies that don't respect people, not just respect for me, that don't respect people, like truly respect people, I think it's a turn off for me. So most guys want a lady that respect them, a lady that know what they want for themselves. Ladies that already have a clear, defined purpose, what they want to do with their life. So it's easier, So when it's like you going to Lagos and a lady is going to Abuja, the both of you have no business, on the same vehicle. You understand? So you're going to Lagos. Then go and enter Ikene going to Lagos. Then I'm going to Abuja. Let me go and enter Ife Nigeria Limited. You get to. I think respect, purpose-driven woman, these two things, and then the third thing should be, the whole physical.
That physical thing must be there.
Yeah. So.
Are you so interested in the physical aspect, or is
He told you now he likes something like.
Cannot remove the physical aspect when asking a man this question.
So why
So
not?
people always seem like they should die.
No. There are people. I met a friend. I know a friend. Okay, that likes very big, like fat ladies.
My brother. If you say a friend, you're far. My brother.
Yes.
He does.
So they don't need that very big. So it's individual difference.
Yeah,
exactly.
But that is not what I personally look out for.
So
In a person.
Interesting.
But it is in the top 3.
these are the kind of people that they say they want beautiful wife.
Eh.
So yeah, as you find,
Am I fine?
God
When the sister is saying as a fine rich,
God
what
is
do you
watching.
mean? Are you trying to joke with her, Grace?
I'm trying to be humble.
She's just short in short, and your eyes are not.
Let me ask you this. We ladies, we like to take our time sometimes, right? So when a guy is asking you out, maybe this guy you met online or something like that, do you have a particular time frame to meet the guy in person? Like how long will you take to meet the guy in person? That after the chatting phase has passed, do you have a particular time frame?
If I start chatting even now and we click, because definitely through conversation you know that this person is good though. I don't have any time frame.
Now you're talking.
Cha. I don't
1
have
week, 2 weeks.
1 week. If you start talking today and you say me, I even prefer let us sit and talk one-on-one. Like face to face, even if it's that day, than waiting for a very long time. You might start waiting for a very long time.
Before it gets cold.
I might see you and I notice that your parents, you're not my type of.
And you've invested so much emotion, time, and everything to it.
That is the
So
butterfly I
very
talked
thin,
about
then
developing.
That's
the butterfly I talked about developing in your stomach.
Okay, so Nancy, what has been your worst real life date? Your worst, yeah. Like someone you've dated.
Someone I've dated.
Yes.
Someone I've dated. Okay, I think all my life I've only been in 2 relationships.
Yeah,
2 relationships. Like the last one ended 2017. Since then, 17 years, and I've not been in any relationships now. So, yeah, I take my time, and it takes me a longer time to heal. Yeah, so like, in fact, I just got over the whole breakfast last year.
Interesting.
So that's 2017.
Hey.
So that's
So
how
you chop
serious
breakfast, true.
I chop breakfast, but the funny thing is I look like a hard guy, that kind of thing. Like every lady that crosses my path think, hey, Nancy's a playboy, due to the kind of work I do.
Your look gives you out.
My outlook, the looks, everything, so lots of ladies are always very skeptical, and even the few ones that think, hey, when they meet me at work, that because of the way I vibe with people, they think I'm that. When they come close and they find out that I'm very withdrawn. Okay, so they tend not to push further. So the few ones that tries to get in and maybe due to some reasons we don't click, they just get back. So me, I don't like getting into relationships when I'm not done healing. I don't like,
transfer.
It's like all this deep soul.
Yeah, I'm deep soul. Yeah, I'm deep soul person. Deep soul. Like when I get involved, like I'm in. Okay, so I think the worst relationship experience I've had was dating someone who that I was really interested about her progress. I was trying to make her see the world from, see the bigger picture in the world. You get, these people that their parents have always fend for them from primary, secondary school, and we all from secondary school, we started hustling our own way. We hustle, paid our first year school fees, stuff like that. Paying my younger ones bills, I don't know, because we lost our dad very early, stuff like that. So I met this person. So I'm trying to, encourage you, get a skill. I was ready to spend, and this person wasn't really seeing that bigger picture. Do you get? I wanted this person to own a purpose, to discover, have something that wakes her up. That wakes her up every morning. Yeah, something, stuff like that. So we can already discuss about it, not just about how you doing, how is your family, stuff like, have you eating, this clothes is like, no. It goes beyond. Like, we can't discuss that for the next 5 years. I was trying to show the person, this person wasn't seeing that picture. This person was like, I just want to finish up with service and then get an office job and stuff like that too. Yeah, so I think it was very painful. Like, it was very painful for me, and the worst thing is this person, like, we dated for like, I think almost a year.
But I thought you said 9 years.
No, almost a year, and we dated for a year and some few months, and I was gifting this person.
You were invested.
Yeah, I was investing. I was trying to make her life better. I was gifting. I just go out at sisters, and I never got any single thing. That wasn't even the major cause of the breakup. The major cause of the breakup was this: I built trust. Trust is paramount for me. I've never cheated in any relationship. Yeah. Even while I was working in the club. But that's the truth. Trust is very paramount for me. And
I can
making this person, and this person just lied, and what she lied about was just too unreasonable. And I confirmed, somehow I found out that this person was lying, and I approached her, like, I walked up to her, hey, what's up? And she still lied under lie to cover the lie. And she has never told me she wanted to do anything that I've never supported her. Like, I'm just, if I'm going to push you out to the world to be better, to be a better person, even if another guy snatches you from me, it's fine.
I think what you really need is a very sensitive and empathetic partner, just like you are, so that, because this person, no, not like exactly this person you're talking about now. It's like you do not really understand your kind of person. Even if she did, she wasn't still in that space. She wasn't that kind of person that would really just settle for, not like settle, connect with you. There's something they call connection.
Energy.
The energy.
I think this person was connected. I think when you meet someone who looks so perfect, and you feel that this person would always be there, regardless.
See what he was doing. Thank you.
I think that was what she had. Like, she was believing that even no matter what, this guy will still be there. Like, this guy is a natural good guy. There's no breaking point, stuff like that. Yeah. And she never saw the breaking points coming. And what breaks people, everyone's threshold, like pain threshold or whatever, is different. Somebody might need to hit you first before you end the relationship. Me, somebody just don't lie to me. Wants to lie. I just believe once you lie, you can kill me.
Okay. I shall know that breakfast is for everybody. It's a national cake.
Not for me.
I've had my own fair share of it.
Wow.
I refuse that breakfast. I refuse that breakfast. I reject.
It was a good soup and ever.
Please with white soup.
Okay.
So, okay.
No.
Come on, really?
Don't pray too hard.
2022.
Really? You've not had.
Oh, you're wishing me.
Wait. You've not had any at all since you started dating.
Probably because I've never
in a serious relationship.
Good. That's the word.
You've never been in a serious relationship. Why?
Yeah, because they not serve you breakfast if you are not in a serious relationship.
Exactly.
Okay, so what have you been doing in the dating scene if you're not serious about the relationship?
Catching cruise for girls.
I'm
catch cruise for girls.
When you want to be happy, and then you meet someone else that wants to be happy, and you guys are happy for the moment, and life goes on.
Really? So you subscribe to the casual
being
relationship.
in love.
You're even thinking about that one. I beg.
Because you have to be in love before you serve you breakfast.
Okay, so you subscribe to the casual relationship, just catch cruise.
For the meantime, let's just be going.
Till when, Oga?
I don't know.
Away.
I don't know.
Just keep it like that.
Okay.
Keep it like that.
I know what I'll do to you.
Yes, keep it like that.
What he deserves.
Tell me.
Do to him.
Tell me.
Okay, let me ask this question.
Tell me.
Okay, go on.
I know what I'll do to you. I know what I'll do to him.
Okay.
I don't want to give him the scope so that he'll go and get on the offensive side of the
Okay.
So you mean you've not had any lady dying for you? And
of course, don't mind me. Yes, I have been in one relationship.
And it's not reciprocated.
But the relationship is not. It didn't last so much.
I know you do.
No, listen. She was someone I loved, someone I wanted to be with. Okay. Yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
But at the same time, she wanted marriage immediately.
Okay.
Do you understand? And I'm not ready for marriage.
Yeah.
Until we'll not get married, and then we'll be looking at ourselves and be telling you are fine, you look good.
And then Junior will be saying, Daddy, I'm hungry.
And I tell Junior, you are fine. Do you understand? Right. So, but it wasn't making sense to her. Why rush into marriage now? You are young, you're a young girl. You are still in school at the time. You are not done with school. Okay? And
how about getting married and not starting,
to giving birth?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Those things. We don't. There is no particular. It just happens most times. It just happens. Do you understand? So, but this particular person wasn't taking that.
Are you sure?
Do you understand?
She really understand.
No, she wanted marriage, and the person that wanted to be with her, but she wanted marriage at the time.
So is she married now?
Yeah, she's married. Okay. With a daughter.
They say ladies
she's married now.
Ready. Some ladies.
She got married last year.
Oh. Some ladies marry who is ready, and
maybe her family were.
Maybe the pressure from her family,
or maybe her clique of friends are already married. That's one stupid thing girls do these days.
I wouldn't know. Because she's an only child.
Okay.
She's an only child. Do you understand? So whatever her reasons might be, she didn't disclose that to me. Okay, but she just wanted, I like you. Let's get married. Let's get into
down and all of that. Okay, let's move away from all the breakfast and heartbreak and
his lunch.
So let's get to the good part. Maybe tell us who is that guy that has treated you like a king?
Okay.
What is that relationship? Your best dating in real life? Tell us.
She's obviously happy.
My best relationship is what resulted to my baby.
Resulted to
my baby now.
I didn't know you have a daughter. Wow.
Round of applause.
That's the best relationship.
Wow.
In my entire life.
See how her eyes are just.
When you see me smiling, you understand. You understand.
So do you have anyone using at the moment? I could just borrow for a minute.
You want to borrow and use?
Yeah, I want to borrow and use. Any relationship. They are very beautiful, like the way you just described right now.
No, sometimes it might be in a beautiful relationship and you don't know where it will end. You don't know if it will end in marriage or maybe you guys just came, so you help each other and just depart.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Some relationships are not meant to end up in marriage.
Yeah, that's true.
God just brought them for one reason.
Particular phase in your life to help you.
Maybe God just brought because I want me to give birth to my baby. I don't know.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
I don't know. That's the best relationship I've ever been in.
Wow, that's so lovely. So guys, let's round up now. So tell us, what do you think is the one red flag that you have in a woman? What is the deal breaker for you?
Deal breaker, is it just, I think, mood swing.
Mood swing is a natural thing.
Mood swing.
It's a mental.
No, it's not.
No, mood swing is not a natural thing.
I think because
please.
I think it's the way they really emphasize on it these days. They really exaggerate on it, especially ladies. Any little thing, mood swing.
No, I've met ladies that you guys are just vibing now, and the next minute you didn't say anything to her and nothing. Like you guys, she's just laughing, and then the next thing she just switches up.
I think she's suffering from that stuff. There's one stuff I want to mention. This stuff that's happening to Kanye West. By phobia, what did they even call it?
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
I think that's
No, that's weird. That's mood swing. Like you're just happy, and then the next thing this person switching off, and
that's it. Too.
Let me did you be that?
No, it happens.
For me, it's a deal breaker.
Yeah,
See, I believe as humans, we all grow, and while you're growing, there are things you need to shed off.
But do you know that some people actually that stuff happens to some people? They don't know when they do it.
It's there's something called no one was born perfect. Like me, when growing up, I grew up in a very holistic environment, like aggressive environment. So I just knew that I was very conscious. I think I legitimately stopped lying when I was like 12, 13.
So you've not lied till now. That's what you're saying.
Whether I don't lie till now.
Yes.
Do you know there's something called lie? Like your default mode is just lie.
There are some people like that too.
Default mode is just lie. Like default mode, like they're just talking. Everything is just lie.
Even when they're saying the truth,
you get like even if I lie, like I can't even lie, and 5 minutes we go by, and I'll not tell you, nah, bro, it's not lie. I cannot. I'm telling you the truth. Like that's just me. Anybody that knows me, I don't know how to lie, because lying takes a lot of energy. You need to lie. If you lie yesterday, today you need to be very sure what you're saying today is in sync with what you said yesterday. So I don't have that mental energy to so do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's just it. I consciously stopped lying, I think around 12, and I used to have issues with anger. Okay, so I stopped that I think around 17. So it's something intentional. So while you're growing, there are a lot of things. There are also some stuff I just stopped last year as well. There are also ways, like I used to be a very vengeful person. I will not hurt you, but if you hurt me, vengeful person. Like I will get my own distance. There's nothing you want to do about it. So also, so I have to do it back. Consciously, I just have to stop it, because I know, okay, if I get married, there's no way my spouse will not offend me. So why should I? You get, so these are the things. So if you know you're having issues with mood swing, you're having issues with lie, you don't tell me that it's a natural thing. You have to work.
It takes someone who sees it as a problem.
Yes, a lot of people are not ready to admit it.
All out for it.
Yeah, exactly.
To some persons,
some people
say it's a natural thing.
This is me.
This is if you don't like me like this, go. Right?
Exactly.
So I think there is always room for
mood swing, because I like my life is at risk. Might be sleeping now. You just remember something I did to you. Just come and stab me. You know that's for me. So that's why I can't. Okay, I've had a lady come over for the weekend to my place. I think that was like 4 years ago or 3 years ago. And then this person started mood swinging. Before I went to bed, I just had to, like, every sharp object in my house, like this thing, bottles, everything. I just pushed everything into the kitchen, locked my kitchen. My key, I almost swallowed my key. Just to make sure she does not have access to the kitchen where she can get any sharp object, because how much did mood swing? Like she could just verse, like just
can't come in way.
My villagers can just want to take advantage of that opportunity.
For that kind of attitude, they need therapy.
So
all right,
that's
guys.
the deal breaker for me.
I think we're going to stop right here. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Nasi, Dumebi, and Ogendu. It's been lovely having you on the show. Guys, thank you so much for viewing this. Thank you so much for joining us. So if you have any comments, any guidelines, or anything at all you want to say, you know what to do, just drop it in the comment section below. I would really love to hear from you. So
My Color TV, life in living color.